I'm that nigga with the plug. If you need that, then get at me on the plug. Really on the plug, really on the plug.
What up, it's your boy Go DJ.
And it's your girl Maddie D.
And this is the plug you heard. We in the Earport studio right now.
Whole lot of gang.
With my guy Nesi.
What's good, my man? How you been, bro?
Chillin'.
Maddie, how are you?
Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for having me. I've been wanting to do this for a minute, for real.
Facts, we haven't had you on the show for a long time.
Since we were in Rick.
We did like a radio show, right?
Yeah.
I remember that. That's when he had it. You guys were both at.
Oh,
I remember that.
Rhode Island.
Damn, that was a minute ago, bro.
It was.
I don't think you was here that day.
One of the times I wasn't, but there was another time.
But we did as a group.
Yeah.
For sure.
Nah, I don't think you was in the group one.
I was.
No, because it was me, Jalil.
No, you came. That was the last time then.
Yeah.
There
was probably two different times.
For sure.
Whatever the case may be. What up, though? How you feeling?
Man, it's good, man. I'm so happy to be back at the crib, you know what I mean? So, get to see family, get to see all y'all. It's like, I feel at home. I know everybody where I go out, so it's like, it be lit, you know what I mean?
Especially during the holidays and shit.
Yeah.
During the holidays.
You always gotta have the family around.
The family around, everybody eating good, everybody blessed up, like everybody got this like good energy going into 2020, so it's just good to be around like family, but I'm definitely happy, man. I love Rhode Island, so.
I know you fresh off just dropping your brand new first solo project.
For sure.
So how's that feel coming back to Rhode Island? Because you're out in LA.
Yeah,
you should definitely say that. So,
definitely, yeah.
You know, being 1,000 miles away, dropping a project, you know, and then coming back home. How's been that reception from everybody?
For sure. I mean, it was crazy because when I first started like making the project, I don't think anybody knew, but I was like, yo, I'm gonna just try to, you know, as a group, we was kind of. So I'm in a group called Code Green, and so it's 3 of us. But we all got like our own visions and our own like personalities, and a lot of times people would tell me like, "Yo, we want to see more of y'all as individuals too." You know what I mean? And so, top of last year, 2019, we was talking about it like, "Yo, let's just do our own individual projects and just show the people who we are as individuals, rather than just always collective." And so, we kind of kept it on the low. And the way like I make music like pretty fast at a rapid pace, and I get mad excited. I'm like a hyper ass kid.
Yeah.
So I'd be like in the studio, I'd be like, "Oh, I dropped this." So like around March, like around Coachella time, shit started picking up. I started cooking like a lot. I think I made like tattoos around that time. But yeah, it felt good though, because when I dropped the project, I didn't have any expectations. And I think that's what really helped it a lot, because I was kind of just like, you know what I mean, I'm going to just make the music and whatever happens, happens. If niggas fuck with it, niggas fuck with it. If not, you know what I mean? I got to a point where I was just like, I'm going to make the music for me. Like, I'm going to make the music I want to hear, the music I want to do, and like, it's just for me anyways. So like, if y'all fuck with it, it's just a plus, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I think that helped me not really expect too much from it. And then when Mad Love came through, I was just like, damn, that's love. Like, it made me feel a lot more like better, you know, that people can relate, you know, and feel it. And especially people back home, like, I'm 3,000 miles away in LA, and like my Instagram, my Twitter's blowing up, and it's literally most of it, it's like a lot of LA people too, but it's a lot of Rhode Island people, a lot of people overseas in Poland and shit, like Cape Verde, a lot of people from Cape Verde, Portugal DMing me, like, it was crazy. So yeah, no, it was super tight. I was just happy that, you know, you niggas ain't forget. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it's dope to have like a person like Diamond or me making music with Lex Flair.
Facts.
We have the clubs right now, Smash.
Facts.
So
it's
you hear Nesi, you know what I mean? Nobody. Like you hear that in the club, niggas is like,
nah, it's facts. And that's the thing, is like we bend on each other, so like, and y'all getting, it's like people just starting to realize like, oh, the plug's lit, oh, Go DJ's lit, Maddie's lit in their own right, you know what I mean? Y'all got the city on Smash, so it's tight, cause like we been homies, so it's like, and for y'all, like, I ain't gotta ask y'all for nothing. Y'all just showing me love just off the strength of y'all, like, fucking with the music. So
all day, baby.
You know
that's what we do.
I appreciate that, man. Nah, for real.
So real quick though, I heard a little hint of something. You said we're making our own individual music, so that was a drop. The plug exclusive.
Yeah.
Everybody's dropping their own individual.
Yeah, nobody knows that yet. That's crazy.
Wow. See how you gotta pick. See, we right here.
When you with your friends, you start talking. You start talking loosely.
It's cool.
Nah, but we all dropping solo projects. I think ER got some fire singles he's about to start dropping.
Nice.
And then Evo's right next, and they already got their titles and everything in the making. And then we already got I'm gonna give y'all another exclusive. we already got the Code Green project finished, so
oh,
the music's already done.
That's honestly what everybody wants to know is, so if you're putting your own individual project out, you know what I mean?
Right.
Are you...
Nah, we never forget about the group. So like, we all live together. We in the same crib, so we got like a studio that it's always being used, like, and so we're always cooking up together. But we got some fire singles, and I'm like mad excited because it's like a different vibe from Code Green that I think people are not used to. So I'm excited about that. Like,
it's funny like how you guys are all 3 different personalities. Especially like Kenny's like the energetic rock star kid. He wants to turn up. Then you got ER.
Bang bang is ER with the dreads.
He be chilling. He be spitting. But he still turns up. He does, then you got Evo. He's just got the melodic. He just makes you. He's an aura. He's a vibe.
Yeah. Evo is definitely the vibe.
He's a vibe. You know what I'm saying?
But it's all genuine vibes all around.
Nah, for sure, man.
And do these individual projects kind of like tap into each one's personality type?
Facts, yeah, definitely. And I'm super proud of that, like, cause like, you know, we all make music together, so we never really know like what it would be individually. Yeah. But I be in the studio, I be in the crib, I be in my room, I be hearing ER, I be hearing Evo, and it's like Evo just like, he just setting a vibe for the room. So like, he's like that Sunday, Saturday morning, you know what I mean? Just getting you good, like good energy. ER got that like, you gotta listen to what he's saying, cause he's like, it's like so many not bars, but so many like real life lines. Yeah. That you're just like, damn, like that's real shit. Like I feel that way right now. And so I be in my room just like, I be making beats or whatever. I just be like peeking, you know what I mean? Get a little, I want to be all in, you know what I mean? There's space, you know what I mean?
Business, man.
No, let them create their own space. But it's a beautiful thing. We all in a good space, man. We all happy. We all blessed. We still breathing, and we're making music. So I mean, that's the biggest blessing.
Nice. I feel like we should get into Nestalgic a little deeper. Tell us like the whole premise of the whole album, like from the name to why you kind of chose that lane, and you know what I'm saying? Give us
for sure.
Detail.
For sure, bro. So the way I was thinking about it, like when I first started thinking about like, yo, I want to do a project, I was just like, you know, what kind of music do I want to make? You know, because I'm so used to making group music, and I thought back, I was like, I want to take it back to like what made me love music. You know what I mean? What type of music made me love music? And I grew up in a Cape Verdean household, so it was a bunch of Cape Verdean music.
CV not top.
You feel me? I'm all Cape Verdean, you know what I mean? So like that's all we would listen to, Gil Semedo, you know, like all that, like, and that's my mom would listen to that, and it was always melodic, and it was always just a vibe, and whether it was like modern and shit like that, I'm not at that level yet, but all that type of like music, zouk and all that, and so, you know, I was like, I want to tap into that lane, and you know, it's good that like that sound is like being more accepted now, it helped. And so, and then I grew up like with sisters, so I got a sister, her name's Erica, shout out Erica. I got another sister named Kendra, she like my twin, shout out Kendra. And so my older sister Erica used to like look out after us a lot, as well as my brother Drosky. But yeah, my little sister used to always be playing like Mariah Carey, TLC, like, you know, I grew up in that era, like all that, like Destiny's Child, like, and so I used to be like at the crib, in the corner while she was like cleaning the crib, listening to that, and so I've always listened to that type of shit. And so, Genuine, all that. And so, I grew up loving melody, you know, Aaliyah, all that. Yeah. And so, I was like, all right, I'm gonna do that. You know, I'm gonna just do what I know, like, what makes me happy, what I know my family would like, and like, you know, shit that makes me feel like home. And so, I just started doing that, and I just started kind of singing more melody, like using more melody in my music. And so, that was the sound portion, but as far as like the title Nestalgic, I was just thinking like, you know, obviously I want to bring it back to my roots, so like I was just trying to use a play on my name. So I was like Nesi, and then me and Evo one time we was in the kitchen just I think he was cooking or something. He was like, bro, you sound with your name, and then we were just bouncing ideas, and I was like Nestalgic, and he was like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and I love that because it was like a play on your name.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean. And so I was just like, and it brings it back to where, you know, a place that made me happy, because I was in like, leading up to this shit, I was going through like a dark place, like mentally, you know what I mean, family wise. Like I got a son that, you know what I mean, and so it's like a whole bunch of things that come with that. You know what I mean, you trying to take care of your son, trying to make sure everybody's happy, and you know, relationships go up and down, and you know, all of us go through that. And so I was just trying to make music that made me feel happy. You know what I mean, feel happy, music that made me like excited, music that made me just wake up like a good breath of fresh air. And so upon every song, I was always like, I'm gonna do this to make me feel good, like. And so like I started playing with my voice, like just kind of hitting different ranges and seeing like, you know, kind of what would evoke that happy emotion out of me. And then I found like a little pocket right around March, and then ever since then I was like, I just kept going. And really a lot of the songs were done like early summer, midsummer.
Yeah.
So.
And the sound is like dance hall vibe.
Yeah.
Island vibe. You know what I'm saying? That does make people feel happy.
For sure.
But it does play all together really smoothly.
Cohesively.
Yeah. It's a really solid project.
And that was the hardest thing about it, is just trying to make sure everything was like going together, because, you know, when I make music, I just like make songs, I'm having fun. Like I'm not really like sitting here trying to like architect it too much, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like the way I personally work. And so it was trying to figure out how to like sew everything together to make it blend, you know, without doing too much, without like overly, you know what I mean? I just wanted all the songs to live on their own, but just flow. And so it was tight, man. It was a tight process. And like at the end of it was just like, you know, I'm listening to the songs every day and I'm getting people's opinions. And so at the end of it, I just kind of put the track, I had like a track list on my phone. I just kept editing it. And then people were like, yo, it's so smooth. It goes from front to back. But
yeah, it
was good. I was like, yo, we gotta start with gin and tonic, you know.
That shit's going crazy right now. Very catchy, because you can't, you know, nobody. You got girls sending the videos on the Thriller joint. Triller, is it Triller? Triller. Just like that. I was talking about this yesterday. Yeah. I still gotta get into that.
We should make one. We're gonna make one today.
Let's do one to gin and tonic.
Yeah, but even that, seeing like the beautiful women posting it, you know what I'm saying, in the clubs, recording it, you know what I'm saying, and then putting your face out there with the music in the clubs, it's different. Yeah. It's a whole different energy. Like, what's it called? The release party.
I know we went up, bro.
Going crazy.
Yeah,
Party buzz, it was just
going crazy, sold out, all the walls sold out dates, and it was a good feeling because I don't hear the music in the club, so like, and then to see everybody reacting to it and everybody like knowing the words, I'm like, I should just feel good, you know, because I'm making this for me. Like I didn't know, like obviously I know, like, you know, but I didn't know niggas was gonna catch on to that fast, you know.
Yeah, that's a fact. But you also say you produce a lot of music.
Yeah.
Sure.
So on the project, did you kind of like produce some of them? Did you executive produce these, or who did you work with?
For sure. No, good. That's a good ass question, bro. For this project, so I do produce, but on this project I didn't produce anything. I did a lot of like, I guess you call it co-producing, or you know, I worked with Express a lot. So DJ Express, shout out DJ Express.
Express, my boy.
He's a GOAT, like for real. Like, you know, he's like one of those people that just like knows music and like, you know, and he's like, we come from the same bloodline, so it's like, it's easy to tap in and there's not too much that we gotta do, you know. It's like, he's just a GOAT in his own right. And so he helped me a lot with like the original sound. He did Gin and Tonic, he did Tattoos, and what else he did What I Do with RCG Mello, shout out Mello. And so he helped me with that organically. And so how that happened was, I think him, D Gomes, Cam, Rain, a couple people was coming to LA and they was just moving, doing their thing, and so like we got a studio at the crib, and so anytime niggas pull up to LA, it's like, yo, come by the crib, let's, you know, we got an open studio here, you might as well cook up here with his family. And so, you know, in between sessions, like D would be cooking up 1 or 2 songs, you know, Rain would come cook up 1 or 2 songs, and I'd come up cook up 1 or 2 songs, and Cam would do the same. And so it was like really like a creative like workspace, like, and it was mad lit because everybody's in and out doing their own personal things, but everybody kept cooking. And the one nigga that stayed there the whole time, like, I gotta give Express credit, like Express would be there all day, like, you know what I mean, so, light up another one, you know what I mean, get right,
just cook up
and bless, you know what I mean. And so I appreciated that. But so we did a lot of the songs. I think I did Tattoos and Gin and Tonic on my own, and then we did What I Do together. And then yeah, and then Tattoos, the crazy thing about Tattoos, we had another beat, and then we had to like redo the whole beat because somebody else was using it. And so we did so we did the whole beat, but we still caught a different vibe to it.
Wait, someone else was using the same beat that he created?
Yeah, that he created. So he had sent it to somebody else.
Oh, okay, then okay.
And so he was just like, oh, I don't know if this person's gonna use it. And so I was like, bro, don't even worry. Like, when you get back to LA, we're just gonna, you know, redo it. And so we redid it, and he gave it like a whole different like life, like a whole different vibe. And we still kept like all the same raw recordings, and so it was tight to like be able to save the record without having to lose it. You know what I mean?
That's fine. And
so that was lit. So DJ Express, shout out Express. Then I worked with this dude. His name is Lucid Luke. He's from San Diego, and I don't know how I met him. I think I met him, maybe he hit me up on a DM on Instagram or my email or something like that, but we just connected, and he's one of those, he's like a Brazilian kid, super hardworking. Yeah.
Same kind of vibe.
Same kind of vibe, super hardworking, young kid, he's still in high school, but he's super tight, and like he's always FaceTiming me, and he has this like energy, he's just always trying to work, and so he's always sending me packs, and so, you know, me and him had a joint that we did was Splurging. And that song I did, he sends me a lot of stuff, and he's come, we worked together with Splurging, I did on my own, and I didn't even really like the record at first. It was kind of like one of those songs I just did, you know what I mean? He just doing the song, but nigga, I just kept playing music for people, and people was like, yo, that's the one, that's the one. That's fine. So that, and then who else I worked with? I worked with one more producer. Oh, Nino.
Hey.
Yeah. I work with Nino.
Yo, he's one of my favorite artists, period. Like, he's so talented.
He's so talented, bro.
And like, I watched him like produce something one time, like put it together like piece by piece. And I'm just like, like, I could not believe that.
He getting all, cause he's really nice. Like, he be black.
The instruments, everything.
Hell yeah, nah. Nino is a super talented artist, bro. And I can't wait to hear more music. I can't wait till we get to work on more. But I know I'm just a fan of his music. And I just been in his ear like, yo, Nino, we gotta work, but you know, I never want to force it, but it was just one of those things. I think one day he just sent me something to my email. He was just like, yo, bro, I sent you something. I was like, I bet. I didn't even want to talk too much about it. Yeah, so Nightcap, so he did Nightcap, and yeah, it was a good record, and it was like one of my favorite records initially. I was like, bro, this shit feels so good.
Now I gotta go back and I didn't know Nino produced that.
Yeah, Nino produced that.
I listen to that one back.
Yeah, hell yeah, Nino's a beast, bro. He sent me it, I did it. He's like, bro, this is fire. Then we got a mix. He was like, bro, this shit's fire, bro. He was like, I'm happy I sent that to you because I'm gonna keep it. I was like, bro, I appreciate it. Thank you for giving me one. You know what I mean? So shout out to Nino, Francis.
That's dope. Shout out to Nino. So how hard is it kind of balancing being a father and a striving artist in LA, one of the biggest fucking places in the world? Like, there's so much going on, you know what I'm saying? How do you like go about that?
I think it's just the relationship, you know, you have with your kids is like super important, and just being honest with your kids and being like, you know, sometimes your kids want to grow up, you know, they don't want to keep being babies, and so my son's like one of those kids. He's just like, yo, Dad, I want to grow up. Like, I want to do this, I want to do that, and I just kind of let him, whatever he wants to do. Like, he kind of is my boss, but I'm a parent, you know what I mean? But he just it's tight because he's like the biggest A&R. He's the one that picked Gin and Tonic.
Wow.
That's so cute.
That's why I went with Gin and Tonic as a single, because we're in the whip, and he's like, Daddy, I really like this one. I really like this one. And I usually tell him, and they tell me if you like it. If you don't like it, it's alright. You just tell me. And he's like the A&R on the whole project. Like, every song had to get a clearance by Zay. You know what I mean?
That is so cute.
And so, yeah, I think that's why we went with Gin and Tonic, bro, because that was the only record that at first he was like singing it. Like, that's how I was like, alright, if my son's singing this is
probably kids are the biggest consumers right now
of music.
If they hear something and you hear them singing it along,
facts. I'm following that means
that's a hit. Like, kids go hard for music.
I know, bro. And he be in the whip, like, singing it, like, I look back, he's cheesing while he's singing. I'm like, alright, bet. I gotta work on this.
It's a hit.
And the crazy thing about Gin and Tonic, bro, is like, that was probably the hardest song to record out of the whole project.
Wow. And
when I was doing the hook, I was actually getting like a little, like, not frustrated, but I was like a little like aggy because like I wasn't getting the take I wanted. And I finally got it, and then I was like, damn, like, you know what I mean? No matter how aggy you get, it can still be like lit. And shout out to Honey Tiff. So Tiff, Honey Salsa.
Tiff.
So yeah, I think she's going by Honey.
I want the voice message.
Nah, not the voice message, but she's in the hook.
Okay.
There's like a girl.
I know she could sing.
Yeah, she can sing.
She can sing.
She can sing. She's fire. She got some fire. We got some fire too. Me and her got some good cooked up. But she was she pulled up to LA, and I was playing her the records, and she was just like, oh, I like this, and I was like, yo, you know what? I actually would love to have a girl voice in the background, and she kind of added some layers, and she really turned that up to another level too. So
see, now that I know it's her, like these little gems that you know, like let me go back and hear her voice.
These are plug exclusive.
Yeah, you feel me?
Shout out to Tiff, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Honey Tip. And then bro. And then other than that, Elijah, he helped me bring the vision to life for real.
Oh wow, yeah.
And we was talking about
amazing.
Yeah, Elijah's a GOAT, bro. He got so much like ahead of him, but he's so tight because we were working on it for months and we wouldn't even like talk about it too much, but we were just like, we're gonna do this. And so, like last minute, it just all came together, like really just perfect time.
Shout out Elijah for real.
Nah, no cap, man. Elijah's a GOAT for real. Like we really cooked up that cover. We was talking all year, like. I remember we kept going back and forth, and we just had ideas, and I think last minute it came together. But he's a GOAT for real, bro. Like his eye and the way I gave him he kind of was like directing me on it, and what it was to what the cover art was a lot. Like it was a major difference. So I was like,
because I did notice you used Cesaria Evora.
Yeah.
Shit,
oh yeah, you caught that, bro.
The CV shit.
My man.
CV in the top.
Check out DJ.
Bro. He's detail oriented.
DJ knows the shit.
You know what I'm saying? So I see where you went with it. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, bro.
The whole culture.
And that was I think that was Elijah's idea. He was just like, yo, bro, let's use something to do with your culture. I was like, yeah, hell yeah, bro. And then he just sent me that, and I was like, oh my god. You know, it's crazy. I showed my mom the cover, and I was like, Mom, you know what this is? But because of the way it was zoomed in and stuff, she couldn't really figure it out. Yeah. My pops figured it out. He's like, I know what that is. I'm like, oh, you got that from? So
legendary.
Yeah, so I just had to get the okay from Mama and Papa. But yeah, I just want to give it ode, you know, give it to the country, you know.
For sure.
So, you've been to Cape Verde though before, right?
Yeah, I was in Cape Verde like 2 years ago.
You going back 2020?
I'm trying to tell them to book me, man. I'm trying to do something crazy.
Book them.
Book me in Cape Verde. But that's really like, crazy. When I went to Cape Verde, that really opened my eyes to like world music. I think that's like when the seed got planted in my head. Cause like, I'm in Cape Verde and it's like so many people coming out to like parties. Not even shows. Like, it's like day trip times 2 out there, like in this like big fields, like, you know, maybe not day trip times, so maybe day trip because day trip's pretty big, but it's a big event, and so, you know, and you look at these Portuguese artists and these international artists, and they be selling out these big rooms.
DJ Tell You, the whole thing in Salve Sin.
Yeah, I love CV joint on.
Nah,
I can't wait to go.
You got it. You'll love it. You'll never come back.
Oh,
you'll never want to come back.
Bahia de Gatas.
It's a crazy.
And the whole island, the whole
Cape Verde pop out.
There's 50,000 people.
That's the shit about Cape Verde too. Is like when there's an event, niggas is popping out, bro. Like anywhere you go, it's like packed out. Like I was in in the cut in like little basement, like. It was crazy, bro. You can't even breathe, but niggas is in there dancing, whining, going crazy, bro.
Wow.
I was like, wow. I was like, this is the type of shit I need to be doing, bro. Like, you know, I was like, fuck all this extra shit. Like, you know, this is my people.
Yeah.
And so that's when that's when the seed definitely got planted, I think. But I want to do more, man. I've been doing like a lot of Cape Verdean songs too, like speaking Creole, and it's been tight.
Wow.
It's been like
nice.
It's been like a little like mix. Type of thing, so
get me on the track, CV DJ, nigga.
You know, DJ's always going viral doing some CV shit.
I'll do the voicemail this time. But what else you got coming for 2020?
So 2020, so we gonna do the Copeland project. I know ER's dropping his project. I know Evo's dropping his project, and then I might have something early spring.
Okay, that's my birthday.
Late spring, early summer, maybe. You know, I'm thinking about dropping something, but I don't know. I'm gonna just give y'all the title, just to do it.
Oh, we got
you gotta zoom in on DJ.
He's very dropping.
I'm feeling good today. You know what I mean? This is my brother. These are my people. So I'm gonna drop a project. I'm not gonna tell y'all when, but I'm dropping a project called Nesi.
Oh, I like it.
Nesi, yeah.
Is it for Nesi or Finesse?
Nesi, F-I-N. E-S, no, F-I-N-N-E-S-I.
Word. But you can say for Nesi.
For Nesi, you feel me? For Nesi.
Play on the word.
Do it for Nesi, you feel me?
Do it for Nesi.
You feel me?
I like it. Oh my god.
lit. Nah, 2020 we lit. And I'm trying to tell you, if you like Nestalgic, you know, you really gonna. This is like, because I've been making music since Nestalgic, so I've been making music this past November and December.
Yeah.
I got some amazing music coming.
So we can't give them too much. We can't give them too much. You know what I'm saying? Plug exclusives only.
Y'all can hear it after off camera.
Yeah, we're so glad that we got to catch up with you today. But we got one little more part.
What's that?
It's called What's the Scenario? It's a little segment we do. So the DJ's about to lay down the scenario for you, and you tell us what you would do.
So say you're in a club, like the what's it called, the penthouse day party. It's popping, bottles popping, the joints all around.
What is it, Bootsy
Bellows, somewhere, one of those spots. You know what I'm saying? You hear your record, you hear Gin and Tonic bumping.
Going crazy.
Don't need nobody,
else.
You're feeling it, right?
Right.
They're like, yo, shout out
Bryson Tiller
with this. Oh, this shit's going crazy. Yo, we're about to run it right back.
Oh my God, I'll be so hot.
And you just ordered 3 bottles just because they played it.
I was like, fuck you, wait, just maybe 3 more. Nah, shout out Bryson Tiller, bro. But no cap, I'm gonna have to run up to the DJ and be like, bro, you don't have to say my name right and run that back the right way and drop it a few times now. And me and that DJ gonna have to talk after. But that's gonna be my nigga just because we gonna remember how we met. But that'll be fucked up. But you know, shout out to it. That's not, if I'm next to Bryson Tiller, it's a good thing. Shout out to Bryson Tiller. That's crazy. That's a crazy scenario for real.
But then I feel like some people like Shazam it or something. And like, say Bryson, nigga.
Nah, you know what's funny though?
New Bryson.
Nice, bro. But you know what? I would probably take it as an L. Like, my niggas would probably like put me on camera and like roast me for it. Yeah. I might throw it on the internet and get some laughs on it, you know?
Hey, fuck it. That might go viral.
Oh shit, that's a good way to spin it. It might go viral on them.
Might go viral. Fuck it.
You don't need no body challenge.
Facts. You don't even need these DJs.
Facts. Yeah. I was like, wait, what? What y'all talking about?
But yo, we want to thank you so much. We know we just popped up on you at the studio. We know you got to get to recording. You know, you on the grind, so we just want to thank you for coming. For sure, man. Thank you guys for having me, man. Thank you, Earport Studios, for having us. Yo, facts. Thank you guys so much. And it's always a blessing to do this. This is our first time, so like on camera, I think. First of many. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for the platform. Appreciate you for having us, and I'm about to get lit. Till next time, man. We out this bitch. And this is the plug. Can you be my plug? You don't need nobody, no, no. You don't need nobody, no. Pour a little gin and tonic. I just need you to be honest.